That was great. You were good. Oh.
You too, baby. Do you think I was too loud?
Who cares?
I don't care. I just thought that it might get exciting if your parents heard.
Yeah, if my dad walked in here and found me sleeping with the help. Yes, things would get very exciting.
Good. And maybe we should do it again. And get louder and louder and louder. You like it?
Yeah.
It gets better.
What was that?
I don't know.
God, that was a gunshot. Get me out of this.
Wait.
Get me out of this now!
I took that David money and threw it away. And it came back.
Most families in Palm Beach are like families everywhere. There's love and respect. Mom and Dad teach Junior what to expect from life and how to deal with it, how to know right from wrong and good from bad. It's called nurturing. But there's no license for being a parent. You don't have to pass a test or get your references checked. And sometimes Mom and Dad just aren't cut out for the job. If there's a blank place where nurturing should have been, Junior will usually be the first one who has to deal with it. And frequently, the cops will be the second.
Andre and Irina Gershak. Shotgun blast, one each, up close.
What's up, Doc?
Shooter was very frugal.
Yeah, just when you think you got your calluses all built up.
He was also very neat. Picked up the empty casings, took them with him.
Maybe it was a double barrel.
That's why I'm not a detective. But he was real confident. 2 shots, 2 bodies. Didn't leave much room for error.
Yeah, we don't need much with a shotgun. So what do you think? Maybe pro? Maybe the mob?
I don't know, there was a situation in Dade County. Some wise guys trying to muscle into the car wash business.
A car wash bought all this?
Gershak owns 10, up and down the coast.
Were we lucky enough to get any witnesses?
No, but the couple's son and the maid heard the shots. He's out back. She's in the kitchen.
I never saw anything like that in my life.
Look, we could do this later.
No, I want to get this over with. You got to catch whoever.
Do you remember hearing anything else besides the gunshots, shouting, arguing, car, anything like that?
No, nothing at all.
What about the alarm?
It didn't go off.
How's the alarm set up?
Well, somebody inside can buzz you in, or you can punch in a code from the outside.
How many people have the code?
Let's see, my mother and my father, me and my brother Ron, and Mia.
Mia, is that your sister?
No, she's our maid.
You have any idea where she was when this happened?
Yeah, she was with me. We were talking. She was doing some cleaning in the hall.
Kind of late for housework. How long did it take you from the time that you heard the shots until you found your parents?
I don't know. I couldn't see my mother.
Look, we can do this later if you like. How did you do that?
It's a rash from my wristbands. I play tennis.
Tough game.
So, you were with the Gershak's son when you heard the shots?
Yeah, Corey, the younger son.
How many are there?
2. Ron, the older one, doesn't live in the house anymore.
You were with Corey?
Yes, we were talking. I was doing some last-minute straightening up. I was almost in bed when I remembered it. And so I just threw on a robe.
Anything unusual happened tonight?
No.
Can you think of a reason anybody would want to kill them?
No. None. Only I probably shouldn't say anything.
Go on, anything might help.
The older brother, Ron. He was always very nice to me, but... I don't know, he was just strange.
What do you mean, strange?
Always arguing with his father or with Corey, and...
Look, Miss Cortez, anything you can tell me that might help, you tell me.
I know, but sometimes boys say things to each other when they are angry that they don't really mean it.
What kind of things?
Please don't tell Corey I said this. But one time Ron told him he would like to kill his father.
How's it going down here?
Good. One's missing. Could be our murder weapon. Corey said that was his brother Ron's bird gun.
Double barrel?
12-gauge double-aught.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Big birds.
Yeah. You know that stuff that the maid told you about the older brother? Does that seem a little sideways to you?
Yeah. It's pretty intimate information to be sharing with the help.
Yeah, well, intimate's the word. You know, I think she and Corey are definitely an item. Judging from the marks on his wrist, I would say that they're interested in a little more than just straight sex.
You thinking kink?
Well, let's just say that the only time my cuffs come out are when I bust someone. You know, of course, I can only speak for myself, but...
Right. No. You know, if you're waiting for me to admit something, I take the fifth.
I figured as much.
One man's ceiling is another man's floor.
The ceiling?
Oh, I was over at the Gershak mansion going through that gun collection. They got at least half a dozen pieces. They got a 38 special, a 32 semi-automatic, a couple of 22s, all of which would have been quieter than that 12-gauge cannon that was used. It's like they used that particular weapon to make a point. What? What?
You. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you.
Oh, yeah, right. Good morning. Sorry about that. You know, it's just that I hate these middle of the night calls. I wake up the next day, I feel like I've been hit by a truck, and I'm running on straight adrenaline.
Anyway.
The gun.
The gun. So, I don't know. Maybe it was not used so much for a point, but for a reason. Being rage against the victims.
Shooter was familiar with it?
Or shooter knew who the gun belonged to. Maybe it was a frame.
How about easy to use? I mean, a double barrel is like a wedge. Simple to work. You don't have to know how guns stick.
Well, that really narrows that down, just about like my background check on Mia Cortez.
How'd that go?
All right. I talked to the placement agency about her references. Everybody loved her. They hated to lose her.
Why'd they let her go?
Yeah. Mia said that she moved for personal reasons. All except for the Bates family. They were cleaned out by burglars, and Mia was too scared to stay, and they were very upset. She didn't give them notice.
No, I just hate it when that happens.
Oh, don't you though? So anyway, nothing has clicked, not on her yet. You know what the weird thing was, though? There was this pattern of blanks. 6 to 8 weeks after each job, no employment record.
I knew the Gershaks. I played golf with Andre. My wife had tea with Irina. Watched the kids grow up. They were good people.
Well, somebody sure didn't like him.
Well, Andre could be a bit of a hard ass. Old country ways. But I admired him. The guy pulled himself up from nothing.
You getting personal on this, George?
Damn right it's personal. I want who did this, mob or no mob.
We don't think it was the mob.
No, they usually bring their own toys. No, this shooter used the victim's gun.
And the house was secured like Fort Knox. Feels like an inside job.
You're not thinking the boys are involved.
Well, we can't ignore the possibilities. How well do you know them?
Well enough. Look, Andre was pretty hard on them. But I don't see either one of them capable of anything like this.
We've talked to all the neighbors. Nobody sees them as a close-knit family.
Yeah. Whatever Andre did, he did out of love for their own good, huh? Hey, you have kids and then we'll talk. It's not so easy these days. Okay. Send him in.
Mr. Donovan.
Ron, I'm so sorry. If there's anything that I can do.
Yeah, you can find the bastards who did this and fry them.
We intend to. Ron Gershak, Meet Sergeant Lance, Sergeant Lorenzo. They've been assigned to the case.
I can see they're hard at work.
I know you're upset, Ron, but show a little respect, huh?
Oh, pardon me, but my parents just had their heads blown off. Now, why aren't you people out in the street finding out who did it?
Oh, we have been. While you're here, you want to tell me where you were last night?
What? Are you telling me that I'm a suspect?
We're asking you the same question that we asked your brother Corey. Well?
I was at my apartment, at school.
You got somebody who can verify that for you?
Yeah. Try my roommate.
Caught a movie at the Fourplex on Balboa, 8 o'clock. Stopped by Cooch's, had a pizza, a few beers. Back here, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Watch a little TV. What's this about? Is he in some kind of trouble?
Did you see anyone you knew at the theater?
I don't think so.
How long you known Ron?
3 years.
You met him here at school?
Yeah.
Now, that Fourplex, that's near the campus. And Cooch's, that's a college hangout, right?
Now, you both been here for 3 years, but you spent 4 or 5 hours right in the middle of everything without seeing anybody you know? That sound right to you, Kevin? That sound right to you, Detective? That does not sound right to me.
Gotta admit, it sounds a little soft to me, too, Kevin.
All right, look, I was just trying to do him a favor.
Yeah, well, why don't you do yourself one and tell us the truth?
All right, look. Ron wasn't anywhere near campus last night. He snuck back to Palm Beach to be with his latest squeeze.
He snuck back?
Yeah, and if his dad found out, he'd get his butt kicked around the block. Look, Ron's on academic probation. He dropped out last quarter. He's barely hanging on now.
I understand he and his old man didn't get along too well.
Yeah, major understatement.
You think Ron hated his father enough to kill him?
No, he didn't have the nerve. Plus, that's not the way he operated. I mean, he'd fight for as long as he could, and then he'd back up, and he'd put it all down in that book of his.
Wait, he wrote a book?
Yeah, like a diary, a journal.
What do you think? Life imitating art?
Man, there's enough in the first 10 pages alone to hang this kid.
Yeah.
She's back.
It's all right.
What are you doing here?
Maybe you can tell us about this.
Get out of the car. Get your hands off me. Hey, shut up!
My lawyers are gonna hear about this.
Great. We can talk about how you just almost ran down a police officer.
Assault with a deadly weapon, Ron.
I lost it. I was scared, mad.
After what we read, I can understand that.
Oh, come on. All that stuff, it's just fantasies, make-believe.
Right. Happiness would be making good old Dad eat the end of a 12 gauge. It's not quite poetry.
Look, I'm telling you, it was just a journal. You know, my father and I weren't exactly bosom buddies. It happens.
Most sons don't argue their cases with double-aught buckshot.
You know, don't you think it's just a bit odd that everything happened just like in your book?
My therapist told me to write that. It's to help me work out my problems.
What, fantasies about killing your father? That's therapy?
Well, Dad always said that I didn't know how to do anything right. Guess I proved him right again.
You sound like every guy I've ever known, right? We all thought our pops were too tough on us.
Oh, you don't get it, man. He taught me to hunt. He taught me to fish. I played every sport you could think up. But he was always on my case. And if I ever tried to talk back to him, he'd knock me on my butt. I could never bring myself to fight back, even after I was bigger than he was. I never stuck up for myself. I guess I kind of just basically disgust myself.
This all sounds a little self-serving.
You want me to tell you that I hated my father? All right. I hated him. But there's a lot of people that I can't stomach. That doesn't mean I go around blowing them away.
We're not talking about other people, Ron. We're talking about your parents.
This journal reads like a Stephen King novel. Pretty brutal stuff. I never realized the hatred a son could have for a father.
So do we file. His alibis are blown. Even his girlfriend said she was only with him part of the night.
Plus, a $15 million inheritance is a lot of motive.
Not enough for an indictment. I read the status report you filed. It mentioned missing jewelry. Could this be just a robbery that went wrong?
Well, Corey says that his mother was wearing a diamond bracelet and ring. If so, it's missing, but we're not going to know for sure until the insurance company completes its audit.
And if it was a robbery, why would they just take a couple of pieces? You've been in that house, George. You know it's full of fencible stuff.
Maybe the killer wanted us to think it was robbery. Spur of the moment idea. Not a very good one.
Which brings us back to Ron and his journal.
It's probably inadmissible, depending on what judge we get. Look, I'm talking proof, people.
Look, Donovan, we all know that you're close with the family.
We also know that you've been over backwards to keep Ron out of trouble before.
What are you talking about,
I'm talking
Lorenzo?
about drunk driving in 89, assault and battery in 90. Both times, charges against Ron were either reduced or dropped.
You're very close to crossing the line.
Maybe you already crossed the line.
Guys, look, we have all done favors for friends before, right?
Now, you hear this. I resent the hell out of what you're implying here. And let me tell you something else. You bring me something that's not circumstantial, and charges will be filed. Am I understood here?
The gun's been wiped clean.
The shooter wore gloves. Now, that smudged most of the prints already on the piece, but we did get a partial. Ron Gershak.
Where'd they find the gun?
A vacant lot about a block from the Gershak house.
Well, the perp sure didn't go to any great lengths to hide it, did he?
That glove business, that doesn't make any sense. Ron's a smart kid. He'd never do a half-assed job. He would have wiped that gun clean.
Right. Why not just drop it at the house? I mean, why would you go through the hassle of carrying it around, taking the chance of someone seeing you, just to dump it 2 doors down?
You guys think he was set up, don't you?
The Journal, it's a gimme, a no-brainer. If you were going to off your parents, would you leave something as incriminating as that laying around?
No.
Say he was set up. Who?
Who stands to gain the most?
The other heir. But the maid gave Corey an airtight alibi.
Maybe she had good reason to.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing. Why do you ask?
I don't know. You didn't seem as into it as you usually do.
No, baby, it's not your fault. It's just, I don't know, I feel strange. I mean, I know your parents wouldn't approve of this.
Well, my parents wouldn't approve of it if they were alive either.
I know, but now, we ought to respect their wishes.
Well, what if we got married? Would that be respectable enough?
I am older than you. You don't want to marry an old woman.
Are you kidding me? I would marry you in a second.
I would like that, but I think how that would look.
I don't care how that would look.
I know, but the police will care. Maybe I think you have to tell them about your brother, about shooting your father.
Mia, I can't tell them that. They'll think that he killed them.
Are you so sure that he didn't?
Thank you. Hey. Like you just lost your best friend or a big case. Feel like company?
Sure. Sit.
So what's on your mind, the Gershak case?
Yeah. You know, there's a picture of them I'll always remember. It must have been 15 years ago. We were at the club pool, Sonny, my wife and I. Over at the deep end, Andre was teaching Ron how to dive. Kid couldn't have been more than 5 years old. Ron dove off. Pretty good dive for a 5-year-old. Andre caught him, told him how proud he was. And he carried him back to the shallow end where Corey was playing by himself. And Andre walked over to Irina. Ron in one arm, Corey hanging onto the other. And the look between Ron and Andre, God, it was perfect. Unmitigated love. Father to son, son to father. I saw that look and I thought to myself, I'm missing out on something. I think that was the moment my wife and I decided to have kids.
It's a really nice story.
Or a horror story. I mean, where'd it go wrong, huh? I've had that same look with my own kid. How do we avoid ending up like Ron and Andre? Yeah, it scares the hell out of me as a father.
You know, I have this aunt that used to say there's only 2 things that you need to know about raising kids. You need to love them and let them know that they're being loved. The rest is up to God.
Thank you.
Have a smile on your face or just your taco lunch?
Oh, this is definitely a smile. I just got off the horn with burglary, and they got an FYI out of Miami about a team that goes in and rips off high-end houses. Now get this. The maid goes in first. She scopes out the layout, right? Traffic, alarm codes, dogs. Then she invites the rest of them in to clean the place out.
Really? So they gave you a description on this maid?
And the description fits one Mia Cortez. Use a different name each time.
So that could explain the blanks in her job history.
Well, that's a possibility. But see, there's one thing that doesn't fit the pattern. See, in all the other cases, the families were away. There was no confrontation, no violence.
And the Gershaks were murdered in cold blood. But still.
One more tidbit from burglary. They think they found Mrs. Gershak's jewelry. Pawn shop on Broadmoor.
Hi, Ron.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like?
Well, it doesn't look like dusting, or vacuuming, or laundry.
Oh, Ron, don't be that way.
Mia, things are kind of upside down right now, but it's not a vacation. You're still the maid. You're not a guest.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a servant. But I live here, too. And your mama used to let me use this pool anytime I wanted to on my breaks.
I'm not believing this.
You ask Corey. He's the one who lives here.
You get your lazy butt off that chaise and you do what you're paid to do.
Ron, I don't want to fight with you. I can be a good friend to you, too. Just a few minutes more. I want to work on my tan line.
Move it. Now.
You can't order me around. I work for your brother.
Oh, yeah. But I saw what a job you did on him.
Come on, guys, give me a break. What kind of business do you think I run?
We know what kind of business you run. That's why we're here. Now, where's the merchandise?
Nice, huh?
Yeah, very nice. You said a man brought these into you?
Hey, he told me his grandma died.
Did you get a name?
Right. Like I make friends with these people.
How about a description?
Lean, early 20s.
Huh. Does this look like him?
Nah,
This one?
not even close. This guy was mean. Had tattoos up and down his arms.
You get rid of the shotgun?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Because I know you, Packer. You're greedy. You don't think. You might try and make a little extra by selling it.
I ain't that stupid.
Good. Because that would blow everything. We're going for the big bucks this time. I don't want anything to screw it up.
Well, I'm getting a little tired waiting for that to happen. Hey, you keep saying you got that little piss ant wrapped around your finger, so when's the wedding?
Get in touch, Packer. These things take time.
I just want you to remember who's running the show.
I know who's running the show.
You would never think about cutting out on me, would you?
Maybe. How could I spend all that money myself?
You know what Dad said to me when I won this? Second place in the whole state. Maybe next year you can come in first place. Not way to go. Or, I'm proud of you, son. Maybe next year you can cut it.
At least he was in the stands watching you. He never was for me.
Count yourself lucky. You never had to put up with half the flack that I did.
You know, Ron, maybe if you didn't fight him so hard on everything.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Run to Mom, like you?
Leave Mom out of this.
Mom always was out of it. You and her did a great job watching from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Poor Ron. Nobody ever stood up for him.
You haven't got a clue, little brother.
Well, then why don't you give me a clue? You're always bitching and moaning. Dad chewed you out. I ran to Mom. Mom never stood up for you. Wasn't anything ever your fault?
I thought it was all my fault. I wasn't good enough. You know that winter semester I skipped at school last year? I didn't just drop out. I cracked up. Totally. I still see a shrink once a week.
I didn't know that.
I just couldn't take it anymore.
You still didn't deserve to die like that. Neither of them.
You think I killed them?
Ron, there were only 5 people who knew the alarm system. Mom and Dad are dead, and Mia was with me.
Corey, man, that little bitch has really turned you inside out.
Watch your mouth.
Don't you see it? You never even had a girlfriend before her.
What?
Oh, come on, Corey, don't give me that. You practically drool every time that little twist is around. I've seen the touchy-feely you do.
No, that's crazy, man.
No, you're crazy, little brother. You better start asking yourself some hard questions, like, what does she see in you? This, man? This is what she sees? That little gold-digging whore wants half of it.
I said watch your mouth.
Oh, man, you better open your eyes.
Shut up,
Corey!
Don't you get it? Just don't talk to me, Ron, all right? Just don't.
You know, I just don't get it, though. How could anybody do something like that to their parents?
Not a normal family. Screwed
Yeah.
up kids come from screwed up parents.
Still, you know, you bring someone into the world, you feed them, clothe them, you send them to the best schools.
Forget about the L word, though.
You don't think they love their sons?
I don't know. I mean, that's different for everybody. But you know, I do know for guys that there's this competition thing with your pop. I mean, you either want to be just like him or you want to be totally opposite.
And you said you slept through psychology class.
The observation. You know, what bumps for me is the mother. It's the Oedipal thing. The son is supposed to want to sleep with the mom. He's not supposed to want to kill her.
You did stay awake. I'm impressed.
Only for the sex parts. You know, everybody admits that the sons hated their father, especially Ron, right? But what's the motive for killing the mother? Wait. It's gotta be cash.
So our maid with the checkered past.
You got it. She's got her hooks so deep into that kid, he didn't know up from down.
Yeah, well, I think he's got more than his hooks into her. I think they're in this whole thing together.
It could be. You know what? We don't have anything solid. What do you say we go and shake the tree, see what falls out?
Shake the tree?
Yeah, I guess we used to be close when we were little, but Ron's always seemed to have this, you know, attitude.
Must be disappointing when you need a big brother and he's not there for you.
Tell me about it. All I ever wanted was somebody he could pass the abuse to after it came down on him.
So he gets all the attention and you get none. Is that why you set him up?
I did not kill my parents.
No? What about your girlfriend? How well do you really know her?
I know she's the only person in my life who's ever really cared about me.
You didn't answer my question.
Look, this may be hard for you to understand, okay? I love her, and she loves me, and we're getting out of this place.
Just take the money and run, huh?
This? I don't care about this. I never did.
Somehow I almost believe you, Corey. But what about Mia?
I already told you everything I know.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I do think? I think that you and Corey are in on this together. I think you plan on splitting the inheritance.
Are you crazy?
We know where you fenced the jewelry, Mia.
What jewelry?
Oh, we know. We know. It's just a matter of time. I'll be in touch.
I got her.
Idiot. You took jewelry? What the hell were you thinking about?
No, I didn't.
Don't lie to me. Even the cops know where you fenced it.
Dang.
You know, we talked about this very thing. You go in, you do the job, you get out, and you don't take nothing. You couldn't wait, could you? Always going for those quick bucks, huh?
Hey, we should get out of here.
All my planning, and you blow it for what? A couple of $100?
Look, I'm telling you, we should split. We still got the alarm codes. We hit the house one more time, get what we can, and get out.
No, sit tight.
And wait for them to bust us?
Look, they don't have it all yet. They think it was Corey and me. There might be a way.
I'll send you a postcard.
Yeah, you run like a...
Hey, I don't need your lip!
Don't you ever hit me.
Hit? Oh, I'll show you hit.
No.
Hey, you better remember who's in charge here.
You bastard.
She's been inside about half an hour, nothing yet.
Too bad we can't hear what's going on.
Now we're gonna do what I said. Going back over there. Grab what I can. And we're gonna haul tail out of here. Yeah. Don't you ever talk back to me again. Ever. You don't mind if I borrow your car now, do you, babe?
Wow, Elvis has left the building.
There's a pretty face.
Right, that only a mother could love.
I think he might be the exception.
Ooh, I like the tattoos. Gotta get one of those on your butt.
Yeah, right, in your dreams.
Yeah.
So, where are we?
Ray Packer, age 25.
Right, he did hard time twice, once for a B&E and once for assault with a deadly weapon. Also, the pawn shop owner ID'd him as the guy that came in with the Gershok jewelry.
And it gets better. I talked to his parole officer. The guy's been out of the slammer for 6 months. All of his addresses coincide with the mansion ripoffs.
Bring him in.
What'd you find? What I found.
Oh, thank God, you're here.
You're so happy to see us, Mia. Why'd you try to run out the back door?
Well, I thought it was Packer coming back to kill me. No, I swear it. I mean, he's crazy. Look what he did to me.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Well, that's a shame. We were hoping you'd cooperate. Want to do the honors?
Absolutely. Mia Cortez, you are under arrest for the murder of Andre and Irina Gershok.
You're that damn kid, ain't you?
Please, just take what you want.
You and me got something in common, boy. That hot little tamale you've been sleeping with.
Look, you better get out of here.
Were you trying to tell me what to do, boy? Oh, I wouldn't like that.
No, please, just take whatever you want.
Well, you rich little wimp, you are telling me what to do. Mia told me all about you. How you hardly had none before she showed up. I bet she taught you a few things. Hell, she even taught me some stuff. Oh, never been stuck with one of these? Hell, happens all the time in the joint. Yeah, you could just be diddy-bopping down the road. Yeah. A lot of stuff happens in the joint. Yeah. I bet you never had 4 guys pin your arms, hold you down. What do you think they be doing that for? You know, when I'm done, I just may have to teach you a little bit about prison life. Educate you.
Oh, God, please, no. All right? Don't just take whatever you want. I won't call the police, I promise.
Nah. You don't want to hurt things up now, do you, boy? Oh.
Look, this was not my idea. It was all Packer's idea. I want to make a deal.
What kind of deal you want to make?
Immunity.
Yeah, right, not in this life.
I can give you Packer.
We got Packer. We just need to find out where he is.
You give us that, then we'll talk to the judge.
I told you, I don't know where he is.
I guess we won't be talking to Your Honor then.
No, it's pretty sad. You're taking the whole rap to yourself. Double homicide. If you ever do get out, Mia, you're going to be a very old lady. Probably won't even get probation until senility sits in. What do you think?
Where is he, Mia?
He went to clean out the Gershok house before we split town.
Take it downtown.
You gotta tell the judge! You gotta!
I don't get it. All this wasted on you two chumps. All I ever got from my old man was a kick in the butt. Goes to show you, though, all this money can't buy you brains. That broad used you like a dirty rag. Come on. You know your problem, boy? You ain't had enough pain in your sorry life. But I'm gonna help you with that.
Drop it! He means it, Packer.
Drop it. I'll call for an ambulance. How's the shoulder?
It's okay.
You know, me and Packer, they've been talking up a storm. They're probably gonna hang themselves.
Yeah.
Look, I know this isn't gonna bring your parents back, but...
Yeah.
You're up to bat.
You and Ron talking to each other?
He's still living in his apartment. He's dropped out of school again, though.
But you are talking, that's good.
I heard that from his lawyer. He hired a lawyer to look after things. I guess we're gonna have to sell the house. It's a little more than I need.
You should call him, Corey.
No, I don't think so, you know.
Look, you've got to try and get past what's keeping you two apart. I mean, you and Ron are family. You still have each other.
I don't see any reason to, you know.
So you won't be so all alone. You both have been through a tragedy. Somehow you got to try and find the strength to face this. You may never understand it, but you got to try and accept it.
I appreciate you coming by.
I know what it's like to lose someone. And if there's anything I can do, if you ever need to talk to someone, please call me, okay? Okay. Promise me something, though, right? That you'll at least go see Ron or try to call him?
Yeah. You know, maybe after a while.
Good. Okay. Don't wait too long, right?
Okay.